Hello, Legion. This is Hadrian. Thank you for being here. Let's play some more Stellaris in our Song of the Stars series. Almost said Sword of the Stars. That would be a very different kind of series. Anyway, we are trying to... What am I doing? There we go. We are trying to figure out where our next colonies are going to be. We have a few locations that we know we can colonize with our core world. And we have a... of course, we have a colony ship building up so we can colonize Saramore and add an additional... did I just say we could add to our core world? What I meant was we could add to our first sector out here. We do also have a colony ship we're working on that we can use to colonize this system here. We've detected the presence of a primitive alien civilization on Blooming in the British system. They've entered the early steam age, and there's clear evidence they are beginning to make use of both vehicles and early factories powered by steam engines. We should consider building an observation post above their world. Interesting. Where are they? So they're way out here. A couple of colonizable worlds nearby.
Research complete.
Research complete. Good. We have the observatory unlocked. Let's go ahead and go for the UV lasers. Definitely. I'm going to continue to make our lasers more and more powerful. The Lumrava has finished their work out here, so tell you what, why don't you actually go to the Pollux system. Survey. Survey. We've actually explored a good bit away now from... Well, actually, no, we haven't. In the grand scheme of things, we haven't explored very far at all. Because it's a big-ass galaxy that we've chosen to play in. All right, our colony ship is done. Let's go ahead and head to Saramore, which we've been waiting to colonize for some time. We're going to colonize... Not... Yep, that's going to be the best spot. So let's call it Null Sarah. There we go. Kind of like Null Zaroth, but a little bit different. Alright, so this is going to be another new colony.
Construction complete.
Alright, so what's going on here? Do I have any Corvettes queued up? I have a Corvette assembly yard, right? Let's queue up 2 more Corvettes. Let's get those things building. And then speaking of that, let's also go ahead and start upgrading some of the other stations. And just building stations, period. Yeah, like this, our core system here doesn't have a station yet, so we need to work on that. And actually, while I'm just kind of looking around waiting for some resources to come in, I want to take a second to welcome everybody who's jumped in to watch the Stellaris content since I posted the Heinlein updates. Those were pretty well received, from what I could tell, in the Paradox community, from the people that did see them. In fact, not everyone saw them, but it's been a pleasure having everyone come in, say some nice things about the series, which I appreciate a lot. And of course, when I say comments are always welcome, I do mean it. Let me know what you think. I welcome all kinds of constructive feedback on the channel. Let me know just what your general thoughts are on the type of content, on the Stellaris content. Advice is generally welcomed as well, particularly when I say in a series like, for instance, Lord of the Scots and Crusader Kings 2, I have very specifically said, oh my god, help me, I'm trying to learn this game. So especially when I'm asking for it on a regular basis, you're welcome to chime in with additional gameplay knowledge so that people watching can learn from you as well as I can. All right, I'm going to go for... So this is the robotic path. I'm going to go for Aurelian mining. We're just going to try and unlock a new technology there. Alright, speaking of waiting for resources to come in, good, we can get that spaceport going. We also need to go ahead and build a spaceport around our... Yeah, these pops are not happy. We're building the slave processing facility, which is going to be done in less than a year. But then I don't know if we're going to have someone here to work it. I would imagine we do. I imagine we have to have a population
Anomaly found.
moved. All right. Efforts to map the surface of this planet have identified a strange mountain formation in the southern hemisphere. It does not appear to have formed naturally. Okay. Research that, please. I feel like we're going to have...
Construction complete.
Yeah, some of these pops are very unhappy. The malcontent slaves faction is growing. Docile slaves is... You would think that they'd be happy. Hang on, you'd think they'd be happy as slaves. But no, hang on, let's look at this. Policies and edicts. Yeah, I can't change it because it hasn't been 10 years. Yeah, I'm not quite sure if there's anything we can do. Hang on, is there an edict, maybe? Doesn't appear so. Okay, let's hold off. So this science ship is done with their current job.
Construction complete. Research complete.
Okay, leader pool size just went up. Empire leader capacity also went up by 2. Let's go ahead. Oh yeah, definitely dense jungle removal. We need to do that on a few of our planets. We'll take care of that. And it looks like we're almost ready to build that spaceport. We are ready, in fact. Let's do it. We're still colonizing Nal Sara, which is fine. It's going to take some time to let that build up. We do have some more colonies we need to set up, though. We would have to set them up with slaves as pops, but we could do that. What was previously thought to be assorted mountains in the southern hemisphere of Ebrixinda II have been identified as the massive skeletal remains of a single colossal alien life form. The bones have been dated at 3.4 billion years old, but our scientists have ruled out that Ebrixinda II could have supported life on that scale at any point in the planet's history. Fascinating. Alright, I feel like we've done this one already, but let's look at it again. Stop. Go to. You. Study that. And then go back to researching that. So we've got a couple of observation posts set up on around worlds that are like lesser civilizations, and we're aggressively studying them because we're jerks. I keep saying that the voices are not malevolent, but here they are experimenting on all these defenseless populations. Let's see. Engineering facility. Ran out of money pretty quickly there. We've got to make sure we continue to upgrade all these buildings. So this is done it'll be done in 132 days. Hopefully that will help with the faction problem I'm currently having. Because again, the majority of these pops are on Furtist. We can significantly reduce the influence of this faction. Now this faction actually doesn't have any support. They have 0% chance to gain any support, but I don't like the fact that they exist. To be completely frank, I want them gone. So I imagine over the last couple of episodes, while I've been concerned about it, some people have pointed out, hey, they don't actually have any influence yet, you're fine. But I want to have dominion over the minds of these slaves. The voices want that. They want to have they're called the voices, for God's sake. They want to be able to be perceived. And look, even their logo is eye-like. A large amount of ship debris can be found in orbit around the planet, possibly the remnants of some kind of massive fleet action. Research it. Okay, so this we've already seen before, so we got some physics research from that. Very good. I kind of want to go ahead and establish a third science ship. Pretty soon we should have access, or maybe not soon, but at some point we'll have access to the words come to me. We should have access to the auto exploration tech that was added as a result of this series. Okay, yeah, there's no one working this, so we need to move someone to this population. So we need to send someone maybe from Nal Zaroth to Furtist. Let's see if there's someone. Or maybe not, maybe from Nal Ulaz. Let's have a look around. Okay, so can you go to Furtist, please? Okay, so we have to drag and drop them. So let's see, this... Which pop would be best? I guess this one. We're doing okay on minerals. So we're going to use some influence to take care of that. And now that is now running. Interesting. Hope you're not lonely being the only the only voices population on that planet.
Construction complete.
But you are now the overlord.
Colony established.
Good.
Anomaly found.
By chance, we stumbled upon a faint alien signal during the survey of this planet. The source appears to be a small object in orbit. All right, we've seen that already. We definitely need to build an observatory. This is around Dalzaroth. Oh yeah, absolutely. That's going to help with science in general. And then we want to have this spaceport upgrade. That's going to be most of our money, but that's fine by me. Let's just make that happen. There's clear evidence that a massive space battle took place in close orbit of Zeozano at some point in the last 5,000 years. The surface on one side of the planet is pockmarked with craters from stray weapons blasts, and scans from the Lumleo have picked up several hulks on the ground. Though these wrecked ships are all in very poor condition, the fact that anything remains at all after the damage they must have sustained is a testament to their advanced design. Science officer Idrix Kajatek is preparing an expedition to sift through these derelict hulls for any valuable technologies. Intriguing.
Updated.
Don't tell me that was Idrix. Okay, that was Cydophane. Oh, Cydophane Kalumix just died. That was a venerable scientist right there. A true hero of the Voices people. So we're going to need to recruit a new scientist to take over for the Lumreva, I think it is. Cydophane Kavivan, that would be a long-lived scientist, but we really want one that's going to be research speed new worlds. This is a relatively young scientist as well, so let's recruit. Boom. Azali Kalizem is going to be at the Lumreva, so I was right. It's going to be that world. Okay, good. Now we're going to build an observation post over this atomic age. We just want to see if they blow themselves up. You never know. Build mining stations, and then you're going to need to build research stations in just a second. Almost there. Done. Okay. So that's set up. Oh, interesting. Oh, yes, that's right, because we've set up an observation post. That's a surprising border boost. There was some sort of unidentified object in orbit around Everxinda 4, but the Lumreva accidentally collided with it when moving closer to investigate. This is not... See, if Cydophane was still alive, he wouldn't have messed that up. Just saying. Just saying, Azula, or whatever your name is. Way to mess it up. Azuli Kalizem. Way to make your debut onto the Voices science scene. Epic fail. Well done. Destroy the artifact. Yeah, just do that, why don't you? Governor's gained a level. Governor Monvel Valkarem, he's busy governing the Sekhmet sector. So let's see how things are going over here. The Malcontent slaves population is still climbing on this planet, despite everything. So, I mean, granted, it's just because their population itself is growing, but they're not happy. They are not happy slaves. Even though I granted several of them, I granted the regulated slavery faction.
Construction complete.
Construction ship. Okay, so we've now built that observation post. I can infiltrate them if I wanted to, but I kind of just want to do aggressive observation. Meanwhile, we can see if they blow themselves up. Alright, construction ship. Build some research stations in here, please. Unfortunately, building that observation station has reduced our influence intake again, so I have to be careful with that. Not do too many things that are going to use up my influence. Like founding new colonies far away, for instance. Alright, that's a desert world, so we'd have to recolonize some of the slaves there. Tundra world, same thing. This one, however, could be ours. So tell you what.
Special project complete.
Okay. So the starship graveyard on the surface proved to be a technological treasure trove. Studying the remnants of these vessels has advanced our research in certain fields by several years, and there are yet things to discover. A permanent science outpost in orbit would be a great boon to our starship engineering efforts. Excellent. So both of our science ships are out there. Let's go ahead and get that colony ship going. Build. Now, Nal Ulaz, no. Nal Duran, no. Don Met.
Construction complete.
I do want to upgrade this spaceport.
System survey complete. Research complete.
Done. Research complete. Cool. All right, so we've got that unlocked. Oh, Frontier Clinic. That's extra. Oh no, that's extra habitability. We've already looked into that. Naval capacity plus 10%. That could be useful considering the fact that we're about to do some fighting. And then Engos Vapor also improves habitability. Now let's go for the naval capacity first.
Construction complete.
All right, now here it takes 306 to get those mining stations going. What about out here? Yeah, go ahead and build those research stations for me. That won't take as much time. Oh, wow. A system just fell into our borders that has 12 additional mining stations. Very nice. Well, not literally 12 stations. Might be 6 stations. Let's have a look. No, it's actually just 3, but 2 really good. Wow, that's awesome. Oh, wait, no, it's 4. There's 2 asteroids very close to each other. Interesting.
Research complete.
Research complete. Oh, cool. All right, so now we have access to beryllium ore. Though we might not. Oh, we do have some already. Very good. What does that do again? Explosive weapon damage plus 10%. And the other one is terraforming liquids. Ceramo metal armor would probably be a good thing to unlock now. Let's go ahead and upgrade these ships as well because we have better weapons. So our current fleet strength of this fleet is 541. Let's see how it is once the upgrade goes through. No, that's right. It's building a colony ship right there right now, so it's going to take a second. Right now it's at 541. Just keep an eye on it.
Construction complete.
We're about to enter another area where we can jump in to this area of the galaxy. That might be worth... It's kind of a back door to this area that's blocked to us right now. That could be useful. We'll have to keep an eye on that. Alright, colony ships ready. Let's go ahead and colonize... Oh, cool. This system actually has some more beryllium ore. Very good. Colonize this planet. Wow. Okay, not many locations. That's actually the only one that's suitable. Oh, it's crappy. I kind of want to go down there instead. Yeah, I'm going to do that, because I'll get better adjacency bonuses if I settle there. So, Tokvan Prime. Let's call it Nal Tokvan. Or just Nal Tok. Alright, so there's that. We might actually have some resources in our core territory that we need to build up. Oh yeah, there's actually... there's a frickin' engineering research station we need to build. That's good to know. Okay, we officially have an energy deficit thanks to this colony. And thanks to some of the other stations that we're building. So this is the first time in a while where we've had energy issues. Let's take a look around and see if there's anywhere we can upgrade. Because I'll bet you there is. Yup. Upgrade. Upgrade, upgrade. And then we're going to clear this. Upgrade. Also going to clear that. Population's still very unhappy here. The Voices population is starting to grow here as well. It's interesting that we have a governor over this sector. Hang on, edicts list. Happiness plus 10%. So we could do I could use some influence to do a propaganda broadcast that would last 10 years. Let's try that. Let's see if we can make the pops happier by doing propaganda broadcasts. I doubt that we can, but let's at least try it and see what happens. Okay, it is showing a 10% boost. I don't know if that'll actually have an effect on the malcontent slaves. Research complete, very good. Naval capacity plus 10%. Monthly influence. Oh yeah, definitely. We're going for that. Absolutely. Need to continue to look at the other planets we have, though. All right, let's build a basic hydroponics farm there. You are going to need a power hub there, unless there's a better spot for it. Is there? No, not really. And then you're going to need a mineral processing plant. Absolutely. You're going to need hydroponics farm, but we don't have the money for it yet. So I can't tell that happiness boost actually did anything.
Construction complete.
All right, we're going to go with that and then leave it. Oh, this is one of the best pieces from the original soundtrack. Just doesn't get better. Absolutely amazing.
Anomaly found.
An ancient orbital shipyard drifts in silence above this world. Oh, wait, pause. Sensors pick up rhythmic movement on the hellish surface of Duix 4. Research. Research. All right, so this colony ship is arriving. That's going to help do away with our energy deficit as soon as that colony establishes itself. But it's still... that's not a problem you want to have. Let's unpause.
Complete. Construction complete.
Okay, so you are researching that. Very good. All right, Nalsara has finished its surface construction cube. Oh, cool, we got some energy credits. That's helpful, at least. The measured pounding observed from orbit is the motion of immense and ancient geothermal extractors breathing their last. Built and then abandoned at some point in the distant past, the vast batteries of disintegrating machinery have been pumping up superheated fluids from the planet's core ever since. Their storage capacitors are all broken or leaking, but some energy can still be siphoned from them. Boom! Give it to me. That helps. While conducting their survey of Obnal 1, the Lumraven detected the remains of an automated shipyard in orbit. It is at least 1,000 years old, and seems to have been subjected to a heavy missile barrage, but one of its manufacturing bays is still in working condition. Science Officer Azuli Kalizem is confident that power can be restored to the shipyard, but it would be a significant project. Okay, Azuli, this is your chance for redemption. This is your moment of truth. Can you do this? Oh, you're not skilled enough. So no, you can't do it. Is what the truth is. So you need to have someone come do it for you. All right. All right, so we're going to have our other science ship come back and do Azuli's work for them. God, you suck. We had such a great scientist, and now you're like, oh no, I can't do it. Oh man, it's hilarious. All right, go ahead and build those mining stations. We need the extra energy mining. Actually, no, I lied. Go there, do those. We need those more. And then those.
Construction complete. Anomaly found.
A large amount of ship debris can be found. Okay, this is more massive fleet action. All right, so this is Azuli's chance again, but this Azuli can do, we think. So we're going to let Azuli do it. There's a 30% failure chance. Maybe Azuli will die. This again is your moment of truth. First moment of truth failed. Second moment of truth failed. Third time's the charm, Azuli. God. That scientist better redeem themselves. That's all I'm saying. All All right, let's go down to our sector management real quick and add jaundice. Jaundice as a sector. Takvan has been established, or is about to be, rather. So let's go ahead and add that sector as well. Lazon, Teropia, and Ebenar. And we'll go ahead and add Slugenia as well. Okay, so here comes our competent scientist to do that work. Now we can close this. Okay, so another graveyard expedition.
Updated.
And once again, Azuli can't do it. Oh no. Okay, well, here's what you're gonna do. God. You're going to come back and research this once you've already done all these other tasks. I'm saying this to the other scientists. This is Idrix Kajatek, who is much older, 59, experienced scientist. All right, this construction ship is done.
Construction complete.
All right, come here and build this mining station. Malcontent slaves population is... Oh man, they don't have any influence, but they are not happy. This faction is, they're not causing me problems yet, but they're making me nervous is what they're doing. That's not quite in our space yet. Otherwise we would be able to mine those resources. Okay, so this Arctic world could be populated by our starfish buddies, because our starfish buddies are, I mean, and by starfish buddies, I mean our slaves. They could be, their homeworld is a tundra world. Their affinity, I think, is for tundra. So, possibly, that's something we could do in the future.
Special project complete.
Okay, Adrix Kajatek gained 200 experience. Because the ancient facility broke down completely afterwards and has been deemed beyond repair. We have sent a crew to the new ship and pressed it into service within our fleet. So we got a new ship, at least. Which I find interesting. So let's go ahead and send them to... the Wrath system. And then we need to take another look at what's going on here. Just anywhere, really. Yeah, see, this needs to be upgraded. Energy production, anywhere it can be upgraded, should be upgraded. Food production, not a bad idea either. Clear that mountain range. Clear that noxious swamp. Power production. Okay, and Nalsara is still building up, which is fine. All right, then. Well, lots going on. We've got a lot of projects going on over here, but in the next episode, we're going to continue expanding. Potentially, we might look into another sector out here. This is, of course, an ocean world that the voices could potentially inhabit. We would have to probably do another sector, though, because there's plenty of stuff that could be colonized into this sector here. And I feel like we'd have to break this out into an additional sector out in this direction to see how that goes. But we are going to save that. Oh, excuse me. We're going to save that for the next episode. Thanks very much for watching. If you enjoyed the episode, don't forget to like the video and subscribe to follow along if you're not subbed already. I upload new episodes in Song of the Stars every day at 6 Eastern Daylight Time, which is GMT-4 for those of you not in the States. And comments are always welcome. Let me know what you think, and I'll see you in a bit.